just in the biological clock. There's regressions when you go on vacation or somebody comes to your house for a week, or so there's those environmental things really affect regression. So, but there's kind of a theory that there's like a 4-month regression, a 9-month regression that happens when that separation anxiety starts jumping in. Then there's another regression like 15, 18 months where there's the other side of that separation anxiety. They're a little bit older, the toddler years that we were talking about. And then there's another sleep regression sometimes at 4, and that's when they have that reality and they get some nightmares and scary things, and they're afraid of shadows and ghosts and things like that. So those are kind of what they're talking about.
So I really, from a regression standpoint, love to call it a progression. And the reason why is because so many things are happening, especially in that first year. We tend to see these progressions, around 4 months. And that goes back to they're starting to sleep more like adults. So this is the one true biological period of change where things don't go back to the way they were. And that's why when parents stick with those wake times, right, we kind of get off track, and that's why we shift.
As we mentioned earlier in the module, too many changes all at once can cause a sleep regression as your baby tries to self-soothe and deal with their new normal. You probably won't be able to avoid sleep regressions entirely because babies themselves are constantly changing. Sleep disruption can be common when nap times change or while they're learning to walk and move on their own. Studies show it may take up to 3 months for children to go back to their normal sleep routine after learning to crawl. Safety is always a top priority for child sleep. Remove cords and curtains from in and around the crib. Make sure to not allow hazardous items in the crib like loose, soft toys, stuffed animals, or blankets. Crib slats should be no more than 2 3/8 inch apart to prevent children from slipping through the bars. Yeah. Climbing can be a stressful time for parents concerned with their child's safety. Try lowering the mattress as much as you can and remove toys, pillows, or blankets that could be used as a boost. Remember, sleep sacks could be useful to prevent climbing too. Putting your child to bed before they become overly tired and cranky could reduce the chance of having an angry kid trying to crawl out of the crib. All right, that's enough of the heavy stuff. Let's check in and see how everyone is doing before we move to the next module. Have you received varying or conflicting information about sleep safety tips? How anxious do you feel about sleep safety? Share and record your concerns.
I hope this video brings you one step closer to a good night's sleep. Remember to like, subscribe, and share our channel so all parents can have access to the free baby sleep training course.